And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. And for Houston, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at 2 of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Smart, to the middle. The hook shot. Shot's good by James.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And here's Doncic. Shoots over Thompson. Doncic, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Thompson, that's good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Houston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Durant. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's James with the jam.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
Thompson, a screen on Smart. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Inside. Six on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Doncic against Durant. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about perfect execution. Ayton on the same page with his man there.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Durant. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Eason. Durant inside. Defended by Smart. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's James on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Here's Smart from behind the arc. That one is off. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Smith with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside Durant. Smart grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And that one's good. James.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Outside Eason. Three-pointer. Houston with another miss. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. They get it back. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
Thompson, no good. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-3 run. James double-teamed. Smart for 3. Drains the triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Ayton. Now Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Smart against Durant. Eason. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Down low. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Smart outside. And here's Doncic outside. Eason pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Smith, still without a bucket. James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Ayton's got 6 points.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Durant looking around. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Şengün. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
That free throw good from Şengün. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The 11-footer, that one goes. Count it. 5 points in the game.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright weak.
And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You have the camera view. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Finney Smith subbed in for Smith.
In for your Rockets, Clint Capella, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Up top, Thompson, defended by Smart. Here's Shepard. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smart has got his 4th rebound in this one. James against Capella. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And that one's good by Durant.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
James outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Smart. Pass to Shepard. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. James with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Shot clock at 6. Thompson against James. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. Larabia's checked in for the Lakers. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Finney-Smith passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Tate's checked in for Thompson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. Up top, Capella. Pass to Tate. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kennard outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Shepard.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Houston with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. They still need this. Okogie pulls down the board. And for the Rockets, they're shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Now Capella. Here's Okogie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 3-pointer, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
To the inside. And And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Rockets trail by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Okogie. Pass to Shepherd. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. The 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Now here's Doncic. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Luke Kennard. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the point guard position. LaRavia outside. Hachimura up top. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Shoots over Shepherd. The shot by Reeves, no good. Rockets trail by 5. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Okogie's shot is off. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Stolen by Kennard. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Okogie. Still no points. Here's Şengün. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Shooting one.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Alperen Şengün. At the line, shooting.
What's up?
That free throw good from Şengün. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Here's Shepherd. Outside Tate. Şengün, the screen. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Shepherd. No made baskets yet. And there's the rejection. Kennard on the wing. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
First team foul.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Smith in for Kennard. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Okogie. Off target with the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Durant. Rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. Smith right side. LaRavia with it. Durant's there. LaRavia passes to Smith. Basket counts.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
On the wing, Durant. He's covered by LaRavia. Here comes Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Hayes with a screen. The 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant with it. LaRavia covering. Excellent D there from LaRavia. Los Angeles leading by 9. Smith outside. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
Here's Shepard. No points so far. Here's Şengün. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Okogie. And the Lakers with some changes. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Smart for 3. They get it again. Hachimura from long range. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
More of an inside the arc guy. Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Durant against Hachimura. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 10. Smith outside. Down low from close range. And it falls all over the rim and in. Şengün's got 16 points.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
James deciding where to go with it. Again, Los Angeles.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Şengün, following the score by Los Angeles. A nice shot by Smith.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Pass to James. The 3 is up. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James. Hachimura's got 10 points in the quarter. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Doncic. Aiden with a screen. Looking to get it going. Again, Los Angeles.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. To the inside, Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
James against Smith. Hachimura with a screen on Smith. James passes to Doncic. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. Los Angeles shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Houston making some changes. Capella comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. The Lakers also with a sub. Larabia's checked in. That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Here's Smith. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Smart passes to Ayton. Doncic outside. Smart outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Doncic from downtown. Capella with a rebound. Rockets trail by 12. And here's Thompson for 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Smart outside. Here's Laravia. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 12.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. Then another basket for Houston.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
James outside. Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. The shot no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Smart. Here's the pick. Pass to James. Off the mark there with a 3. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 8. Durant pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Offensive board. Capella finds Smith. Durant with it. 13 points in the game. Stolen by Ayton. Arabia with it. Durant covering. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. .32 seconds left in the first half. Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For Los Angeles, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And we finished off one half of play. Lakers ahead, up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
57. Fans, please Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. Oh, so sorry. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at small forward. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 15.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Thompson. Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Smart has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Nails it from three. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now James. He's got 13. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Durant. And the deficit down inside single digits. 17 points for Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Here's James. They shoot again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
One shot.
That's good from Doncic. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
Now here's Easton. Durant draws the double. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Back to Reeves. From outside the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. Double team on James. Thompson with a steal. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Şengün passes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Over Doncic. Thompson's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 10. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And here's Durant. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Here's Şengün. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Şengün's got 18 points in the game.
That anticipation is off the charts from Şengün, leading to a bucket.
Here's James. No good with a layup. Rockets trail by 8. Smith passes to Thompson. Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
If there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's James. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. 15 points in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. James up top, covered by Smith. Smart passes to James. Punching it inside, LeBron.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Durant against Smart. 5 to shoot. Right side Durant. Count that one. Durant's got 21. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. James outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 13. Durant for 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
James passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Rockets trail by 8. Thompson with a screen. Durant for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
James against Smith. Back to Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Screen by James. Smart outside. Goes back up. The shot by James, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Back to Durant. From 12 feet, and another basket for Houston.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. LaRavia is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. The shot misses. Good D by Finney Smith. Outside Durant. Smart against Thompson. Now here's Durant. Lets the three fly. And Reeves pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside Durant. Yeah, that one's good. Durant's got 30.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Reeves. It's hauled in by Houston. This game is so close. One or two plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Outside Finney Smith. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Reeves. And that one's good. Thompson. Now just a 2-point Laker lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Hayes finds Hachimura to win the cold spell. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Durant. Given 30. Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. Hachimura outside. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Hachimura sets a screen to the paint. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Jake LaRavia.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Free throw is good from Durant.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Smart. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Now here's Reeves. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Shepard. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice shot by Reeves. He's just so crafty in that mid-range area.
Durant for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. Now here's Kennard, guarded closely. 54 seconds left in the third. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, Reeves. That shot missing. Rockets trail by 4. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Over Hachimura. Houston with another miss. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Kennard, right side. Durant against Hachimura. Reeves with a screen on Durant. Hachimura. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Shepard. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers ahead, up 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes, then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Reeves in at the point. Now here's Reeves. Nice move. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Here's Şengün. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Reeves after the basket by Houston. Kennard outside. Sinks it from distance.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Şengün. And stolen by Hayes. Kennard outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. And Los Angeles, another 3.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. Stolen by Kennard. Inside. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Okogie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Doncic passes to Kennard. Back to Doncic. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer. Durant pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Shepard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepard. This kid is special.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Get ready to play.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And here's Doncic. This one for 3. Doncic, count it.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Durant. Over Hachimura. And it's Houston scoring again.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Houston. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. And here's Shepard for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Launches it. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Durant. Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. Puts up the 8-footer. Offensive rebound. And Durant with the rebound and putback.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
From the high post, a nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Outside Durant. Tries the 9-footer. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic on the wing. Takes a 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Tate. And here's Şengün. Houston working the ball around. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Now here's Doncic. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Pass to Shepard. Outside Tate. Good D by Vanderbilt. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie, defended by Kennard. Outside Durant. Over Hachimura, and another basket for Houston.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now here's Kennard. Doncic on the wing. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. So that'll be a second foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Tate. Eason comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Now here's Doncic. Nice D from Thompson. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Şengün finds Durant. Durant draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. LeBron James with the flush.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. 40 points for Durant.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
It's James on the wing. Over Smith. The shot by James, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
A nice shot by Smith.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Doncic. Smart outside from deep. Doncic, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Lakers trail. Doncic with it. James, a screen on Thompson. 4 on the clock. Oh, it misses.
This is the definition of force-make. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Smith. Here's Şengün. Durant. The triple drops.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. James against Smith. Outside Smart. Doncic! Cash from downtown!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Houston in the lead. Easton outside. Here's Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Ayton.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Thompson against Doncic. Smart. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Lays it in easily.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. He wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Now here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Up top, Durant. Defended by Smart. And that's in.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Şengün pulls it down. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Here's Durant. Durant draws the double. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Now Reeves. Ayton with a screen. Now Doncic. Oh, got a piece of it. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Doncic against Thompson. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Lakers ball.
James outside. Shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Line for 2. Easton.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Reeves. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he can't hit it. Until they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. This team foul. Line for your Rockets. Jabari Smith. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Houston winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.